Now it's time to practice time, so that's why I thought that to practice some sentences in English. And I would like to say that if you are new over here my channel, please subscribe, like and share. And please do subscribe my channel. By this year every video will get you to learn English, and definitely you can speak in English fluently and properly. From that things, but still you have to practice and do practice. And Please do subscribe my channel. By this year you can speak in English fluently and properly from my channel. And my channel is the most important part of you, and those who are interested to learn English and those who are interested to speak in English fluently and properly. This video only for him a lot, and it will be benefit you a lot. So that's why I like to say that please subscribe my channel. And okay, let it be. And in today's video I'm going to tell you very important topic in which you can learn English fluently and properly, because as you know that already I'm coming over here and to take some new subjects on that in which you can speak in English fluently and properly. And if I tell you one subject daily, and if you tell you one topic daily, then you cannot speak a word of English in your life, and you cannot go grow in English. So that's why I would like to say that daily I'll come to over my channel, and then I will speak different types of topic in which you can speak in English fluently properly. Still, now I'm going to tell you something about flood. And do you know flood? Everybody knows flood. What does it mean, and what does it work in our society and in our village? That's what I'm going to tell you about that. And before speaking, I would like to say that please give me some subscribe, because subscribe is the most important part of my life. And as you know that I'm struggling to be a YouTuber in this platform. So that's why I like to say that please, you have if you have some piece and if you have some please to me, then you have to subscribe my channel. And every video to get you to learn English. And definitely I mark my words, and I will mark my word to you. Definitely you can speak in English fluently and properly within a short of time. But still I know that it takes lots of time, but still you have to practice. And whatever I'm going to tell you, and whatever I have been telling you, and whatever today I'm going to tell you about that topic, that's what you practice on that topic, you definitely one day will come you can speak in English fluently properly. There is no doubt in that, but still you have to practice. Okay. And okay, let's get started into the main topic. Flood is the most disaster in our area. And flood creates lots of things in which you cannot express your words from your mind. And flood is a thing in which you cannot get anything in that, but still that flood destroys lots of things in our village. And that floods creates lots of heavy rain, and lots of heavy hailstorm, and lots of heavy snowfall. That's what flood creates us. And it failed us, and it fell into that. And you have anything of that, but still, and flood creates lots of disaster in our society. And I think that we are getting lots of trouble in that after coming to our towards our village. And there are lots of things we have to lost that things. And that flood that fault has been stuck to us in that, but still we cannot get rid of this situation even if we want to. But still that flood make us bad, and make us suffer in that trouble. But still I know that flood makes us suffer, and flood makes us so badly affected to us. And those people has been affected in that flood. That person will have known about that flood, but still everybody are getting affected, getting affect into that, but still there are lots of things came to our towards our village, and they are taking lots of things from my village and our village. In our society it is happening many years in our society, and it is not going to be good in a good situation in our village. In my point I would like to say that, but still at the time there are waterlogged in our society. We cannot get work on this way and that way, and we cannot get out from ourselves to other go to other or other village, because you cannot go to another village, because at that time there are waterlogged in our area, and the the water doesn't become dry in that time. So that's why lots of waterlogged in our area, so no one can go outside to another village, and they cannot outside, and they cannot outside, they cannot step out from the home, and they always keep on staying in his home, because as you know that waterlogged in our area, and we cannot survive in the our society and in our village, and it takes lots of bad things in which we keep on crying, sitting in our village, and it makes us so badly, and it affected has been affected by a flood, and flood gives us nothing, but still flood takes us and it's everything from our village in our society, and those people have society, and that person only knows about that flood, and the flood maybe that flood make us die, and that flood doesn't work properly, and they don't know anything about ourselves, what to do, what not to do, and what is bad, what is right. That flood that flood making into our noise, and that's what it happened to us, and that's what it has been happening in our village, that flood destroys so many paddy plant, and so many bad things, and so many house, they destroy so many house, and the bridge collapsed by flood, and there are lots of bridge collapsed by the flood, and there are lots of water puddle in our village, and so that's why we cannot go through this water puddle, because water puddle makes us bad, and that's what the situation in that time, that situation cannot be humble in that time, and that situation creates lots of disaster, and it creates lots of badness, in which we are get lots of problem in that time, but still we cannot get rid of this situation even if want to, but everybody by this way, every children, and every old man become affect from that flood, and that flood takes lots of life, and that flood cannot to be become anything in our village, and whatever we have done, that's what they have taken, and they have taken that flood had taken everything from our village, and there is nothing in that, and that's what it happened, and it makes us so bad. And flood means, why I'm going to tell you like that, because always try to speak another topic in which you can speak in English so easily, and you can grow in English so easily, and you have to enhance your brain. Okay, so that's what I thought, that to speak in English another topic, about another topic, that's what the main matter. Okay, otherwise, and there was nothing in my mind to explain you. That's what as I know that it's time to practice time, so that's why I always practice after coming over here, so that's why I spoke you about that. So please you practice at your home. I hopefully you will be learning English very fluent and properly, but still you have to practice at your home. I hopefully it will be happen to you, and don't worry about that. I'm here, I'm always with you, and I always be with you. Don't worry about that, but still don't waste your time. First of all, time is the most important part of our life, and time can't wait you, and you have to wait to no time, because time is a thing in which you can get everything from that. You don't waste your time, because there is still time. Please mend your age, and if you have time to mend your age, so you don't waste your time, and try to do that fluent and properly, and try to practice at your home. Hopefully, if you I know that everybody tells me that I don't have any English pattern, so how can I practice from that sentence to them? That's what I know that everybody are thinking like that, but still don't worry about that. Don't think like that, and don't feel like that. Always talk to me in English. With me, I'm here. Always be with you, and definitely you can speak in English fluently and properly, and you have to practice, and to practice the most important part of life. Everybody has told you to, if you become a successful person, then you have to practice, and revision is the most important, and that's what you do. Hopefully you will be learning English fluently and properly. Okay, so that's it. Do practice. Hopefully it will be good for you a lot.